What up, internet? David here, and you're watching Wrong show. What's going on, my peeps? Welcome back to a brand new video. I think this is the first intro I've ever done while driving. I could be wrong. I'm also driving for the first time in about 3 or 4 weeks ever since I had my injury, so that's a thing too. But today is Monday. It's the first official day of the pumpkin spice season, and I figured what better way to celebrate it than to go on a little field trip to the best place on earth.
Alright, welcome to Starbucks. What can I get for you?
Hi, can I have 2 venti pumpkin spice lattes?
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
They're both hot, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, your total is 11.
Throwback to last year when I was sitting here just jamming out and then a worker walked right by and embarrassed the heck out of me. I won't be doing that this year. Can I ask you an honest question?
Yeah, go for it.
Do you think these are good or you think they're overrated?
Honestly,
Yeah.
they could step their game up, I think.
You think so?
Yeah. Add like extra syrup, then it's good, but like, I don't know.
Really?
It could do better.
Okay. I'll take that. Thank you. I'm heartbroken. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I present to you all the Holy Grail. Oh, snap. For those of you out there in another country or you just never had one before, I do feel sorry for you. They're just too amazing for words. But I gotta get home immediately and chug one and start cooking with the other before it gets cold. So let's get started. Wrong show again. Let's get right into it. Now this blog said that they cubed up a pound cake, soaked the cake in a pumpkin spice latte, and basically just fried it. And that seems all fine and well, but not for me. I'm making a homemade pumpkin pound cake and doing all the same for that. So to start, I grabbed some flour and some more pumpkin puree, some baking powder and sugar, baking soda, pumpkin pie spice, our delicious pumpkin spice latte, some powdered sugar, a bunch of butter, salt, milk, and 6 Oh my god. My stupid self forgot to pick up some eggs because I need 6 and I only have 3. Thank God I got some very caring and thoughtful neighbors. Thank you, Dylan, for stealing them from your mom. Sorry, Dawn, if you're watching this. I told him to ask you first. I don't think he did. I'm sorry. But let's get right into it. So, the Land O'Lakes, which is odd because that's a butter company, so what do they know about cakes? But we're gonna go with them because this looks pretty good. They started with 3 3/4 cups of flour, and I'm gonna sift it all out. A tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice, 1½ teaspoons of baking powder, a teaspoon of baking soda, and a teaspoon of salt. Once you got all that stuff mixed together, we can set it off to the side for now. In a whole different bowl, I started with 2 whole cups of white sugar, 1½ cups or 3 sticks of softened butter. I know that's a lot, but it is a pound cake. I mixed those 2 ingredients together for a couple minutes and then one by one slowly added in my stolen eggs. Once I got all 6 of those guys in there and mixed in between every single one, I added in 3/4 cup of the pumpkin. And because I already know that I'm gonna have to mix this all together at some point, I'm just gonna switch bowls now because there ain't no way this one is gonna fit this batter. So in small batches, I rotated between mixing in my flour mixture and the milk. I went back and forth about 5 or 6 times, I'd say, and this is looking pretty darn good right now. This also seems like an absolute ton of batter, even more than that would fill up a bundt pan, but we're gonna see. So I put it to the side, I grabbed the bundt pan and gave it a good spray with some cooking spray, slowly folded in my batter, and just as I suspected, this is way too much. I'm not exactly sure how much this is gonna rise, so I kept some of the batter out. Hopefully it's not gonna explode and overflow all over my oven. But I threw it into a 350-degree oven for an entire hour. Afterwards, I took it out, I cooled it all the way, checked it with a toothpick. This thing rose a ton, but it looks good, so we're gonna continue right along. I cut out about 1/4 of that cake, slowly cut it into some slices, and then cubed that up, about 9 cubes from every slice. It's kind of hard to make these all the same size just because of the nature of a bundt cake, but I tried my best and got to here. Now we introduce the Holy Grail, our pumpkin spice latte. one of the two from my Instagram picture, you can go like here. If you want to make my day, you can also follow me while you're over there. It's completely up to you though. Whenever I self-promo, I feel dirty. I gotta go take a bath. But either way, I soaked our cubes of pound cake into the latte for about a second. You don't want to oversaturate them. And then over on my stovetop where I already had some oil prepared, I'm actually reusing this oil from the last donut video. And once your oil hits about 350 to 360 degrees, toss those in there for about a minute. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that although they're very similar to Friday's video, I think they're gonna be 100 times better, but we shall see. I got all of my pound cake fried up and drained out onto a paper towel, and then reusing the same sugar and pumpkin spice mixture that I made on Friday's video also, I carefully tossed each piece of our warm fried pound cake. I don't know how much unhealthier we could possibly make this, but after presenting them in my now clean Starbucks cups, these look amazing. You should put this on a magazine cover or something. I need to eat this right now, so let's give it a try. Have you ever seen something more beautiful in your life? I don't think so. Guys, look at all that powdered sugar, deliciousness. They're fried to perfection. I can already feel that they're gonna have an amazing crunch as well, so I can't talk anymore. Just gotta taste it. Oh, my arteries are gonna be clogged pretty soon. These are everything I wanted those donuts to be and more. They have the most amazing crispy crust on the outside. It's warm and gooey on the inside, which might not seem good for this, but it is, trust me. I'm still not getting a ton of pumpkin though, which is strange because we doubled up on the pumpkin in this recipe. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just too obsessed. Before I eat every single one of these and have a heart attack, I'm gonna rate it 9.5 out of 10. If they had more pumpkin flavor in them, they would be a 10 out of 10, no doubt. Hope you guys enjoyed the first Monday video in this pumpkin spice mania. If you did, leave a like down below. Like I said, follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you're bored only. Let me know what BuzzFeed tests, what pumpkin spice videos you want to see for the rest of this month, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, I don't know. And other than that, I will see you right back here for the next video. Have an